Na tena mgeni wa heshima siku ya leo, rafiki yangu wa miongo mingi sana, Martha Karua, waheshimiwa viongozi vinara wa vyama mbalimbali, wazalendo wa Kenya, hamjambo. Mimi kwanza ni fahari yangu kusema wakati tunazindua mlongo mpya wa chama cha PLP, nilikuwa mwanzilishi party leader wa NAK Kenya. And the DNA of NAK Kenya as a party that is responsive to youth vibes, to new thinking, remains to inform my thinking about this country. Sitasema mengi sana. Kihistoria, na mimi nilihusika na harakati za ukombozi wa pili. Every liberation movement reaches an inflection point when the decisions of leaders are critical in deciding whether it is going to collapse or it's going to succeed. The best example we have is 1991. Kenyans were united in believing that Moi was to go home. You did not need to tell them any other reason why Moi had to go home. They knew he had to go. The problem was everybody wanted to become the new Moi. If you remember 1992 elections, because of a critical mistake we made in 1990-91, Moi remained president after winning 34% of the popular vote. We are approaching a similar inflection point. Across this country, you don't need to say very much to convince people that Ruto is a terrible disaster to this country. It doesn't take much intellectual effort to show that he's a bad hypocrite, that he's bringing shame to us by hosting Janjaweed, terrorists who are killing black people in Western Sudan because of pieces of gold. You don't need very much to show that a person who keeps praising his intellectual credentials and does not show any evidence of exposure to education in his utterances in public does not do scholarship justice. But you know, the problem for Kenya right now is how can we use this moment of the relaunch of PLP as an opportunity to get every one of us to say, I have partisan interests to grow my party. I have personal political ambitions to move forward. But I have greater ambition to be part of national solution that Kenya must be liberated from the yoke of Ruto more urgently than my personal desire for political office. If we can take that as our main message going forward, the dividends are very, very close to us. 1991 we had a problem. We did not have a Martha to bring us together and say our goal is larger than our personal ambition. But imagine if this had happened 2 years ago, no boys would have been picked from their homes in Kondele and their bodies found slaughtered by guns. No youth would have been shot on the streets of Nairobi and became statistics in mortuaries with impunity. Just what Rai will not have been abducted and be told, you withdraw this case or I'm going to kill you or expel you. Today, the blood of Gen Z, the fate of investors, the aspirations of our nation call upon us to be genuine in our determination, take shame of our nation, return humility to leadership, and find a higher calling that national liberation is more important than your personal political ambition. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dr. Mukhisa Kituyi. I would now like to invite Senator